Why the fuck are you moving to Tasmania?
Fucking, that's easy. There's a few good reasons for it. Firstly, plenty of fucking work going down that way because most of the people that live there are a bunch of hippies that don't want to get off their ass and do real work. Secondly, accommodation and things like that is really cheap. Like housing is really fucking affordable to the point where it's like, heck, even like first home buyers grants are a little bit higher down there to incentivize people that are willing to work to move down there. And thirdly, I'm a fan of history.
What do you mean a fan of history?
All right, bit of trivia for you. Where was the first free settlement in Australia?
I actually don't know. I mean, was it fucking Brisbane?
Tasmania.
Bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. So basically, what happened, right, is you've got Hobart, and convict settlement, this, that, and the other. Fucking everyone that had served out their transportation sentences that didn't want to go back to England or couldn't go back to England. Basically, what happened, they decided we'll build our own settlement away from the rules and everything that was in Hobart, and so they built what we now know as Launceston. And funnily enough, years afterwards, a bunch more fucking convicts that had finished off their transportation sentences tried to move there, and everyone there had been there long enough and built up enough that they pretty much went, "Fuck off, we're full." And so they all ended up hopping on a fucking boat back onto the mainland and built what we now know as Geelong.
So you're seriously going to tell me that Geelong wasn't built by a bunch of fucking hipsters from Melbourne? I'm sorry, I find this a little bit hard to believe.
Yes, yes. Geelong was built by a bunch of fucking Tasmanians and not a bunch of Melburnians. That's why there's a stark difference between the two places. That's why I can stomach living in a place like Geelong for a little bit, but I couldn't stomach living in Melbourne. Yeah, too many hipsters, too many fucking latte sippers, and not enough people that actually want to do real hard work. My kind of people.
Oh, actually, yeah, I suppose. That's why they did build Fords there. Oh. But still, like, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have ended up with the fucking Greens Party. Like, I'm sorry. I will never forgive them for that.
Look, yeah, okay. Tasmania was the reason we ended up with the Greens Party, or as I like to call them, the fuck you Labor Party. All because, the Labor Party tried to build a fucking, hydro fucking electric fucking dam project down there, and a bunch of hippies that are afraid of real fucking work decide to get up and fucking protest about it, and a couple of other fucking folks left. I think it actually was leaving the Labor Party. I could be wrong there, but yeah, they left the fucking party and decided to create the fucking Greens Party. That's the yeah. So there's a hell of a lot of fucking history on that little island, and there's a hell of a lot going for it if people are just willing to, pick themselves up, move down there, and fucking, have at it. So yeah. But yeah, no, Launceston was the first place in this country to pull the fuck off we're full card. And they did it before transportation come along. Because, yeah, everyone thinks that transportation was the first fuck off we're full argument that we had in this country, but no, it wasn't. A bunch of Tasmanians did that first.
Righto. You do you.